This episode, we talk about a porter from Jack's and two Tommyknocker ales.
We also mentioned the Feast of St. Arnold, the local beer festival that's been driven online only with to-go beer.
And we also draw a new style from the world-famous Hamster Ball
Select-o-matic.
Man, they keep on calling it anyway.
Next on.
So here we have the Jack's BlackJack Chocolate Porter. And man, as you're pouring this, I could smell the chocolate.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wafting up.
Nice malty aroma.
Yeah. I'd never had this. I couldn't believe I'd never had this before. Usually try to check everything into Untapped. Maybe one of these days we should put our Untapped information.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
So people can follow us or, see what we've had at least. But anyway, so I checked it and never had it, and boy, oh boy.
Speaking of following, if you like the video series, if you want to see more, go ahead and click on subscribe and follow down below.
Yeah, please. Please, for sure. But yeah, that is really good.
It's smooth,
and
roasty.
It's really roasty, but the chocolate is really comes through. It's delicious.
Nice. And that's on tap at Jack's right now, right?
I don't know if it's on tap anymore, unfortunately. But I think that might...
I think it's one of their flagships.
That's what I thought. Yeah, so I think it probably still is. I thought I looked on they have an Untapped business. That's how they show their menu. On Untapped. And I looked on that, and I didn't see it, but that should just be an oversight on my part.
That's delicious.
But, so that's great. So I bought this like a week ago, and I bought this, and their, I think it was a Pilsner. And so I had the Pilsner, and it was fine. It was good. No complaints. Didn't blow my socks off, but it was no complaints. And then we talked about doing this on the show, and was like, my porter is out in my refrigerator. So I've been really wanting to drink it. So, but yeah, I'm glad I waited. It's delicious.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's highly recommended.
Was Jack's taking part in the Feast of St. Arnold's?
They're not, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we got some upcoming episodes. There's a great beer festival in town. They have it every year. This year, of course, thank you COVID-19. It's only going to be online. All the beers to go, but it's Feast of St. Arnold. That's if you want to check out the website, it's feastofstarnold.com. I'll put the URL right down there. They also have a Facebook page, but several of the breweries in town are going to submit a beer from that era, medieval times, before there was much hops, I think. And something that St. Arnold, the patron saint of beer, would have given out to people. But we're planning a couple of shows around those beers that are going to be in the overall competition.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get into too much detail this time, but just want to let you know that was coming up. And if you haven't gotten your tickets, go to feast@starnold.com. Get tickets. Tickets are $10.
Yeah, $10. You get a free pint glass.
Yeah, get a free pint glass.
Oh, and the logo is awesome. I'm going to show the logo right here, but it's St. Arnold, and he has a face mask on, and then the zeros in 2020 are toilet paper rolls. So yeah, and that's a keeper.
Yeah, and like I think you mentioned, you bought the T-shirt. I bought the
T-shirt
as well.
Yeah, I got the T-shirt.
Just for that. If it would have been the regular one, I'd been like, but just because it was that one, it was pretty funny. But $10, $5 goes to a charity in Southern Colorado.
Friends of West Side. West Side Cares.
West Side Cares. Yeah. So basically paying $5 to charity, $5 for a pint glass.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's
a great deal. And you can support them in these times. So
yeah.
And there's actually a couple people dressed up as St. Arnold going from brewery to brewery. You can see where they're going to show up on their Facebook page.
Yeah, I meant to look that. So yeah. Oh, and surprisingly, I don't want to drag this out too long, but Colorado Springs breweries almost exclusively. And except for Periodic is on
in
there.
Leadville.
I was like, "What is that?" That's
I
great.
thought that was nuts. Yeah,
I'd never been there, but now I want to go.
Yeah, I just thought it was strange. Like it wasn't someone close.
Yeah. And I thought the reason that Jack's wasn't because when I was talking to I think one of the organizers, I could have sworn he said, Jack's is kind of far out there. No one wants to drive to Falcon. And I saw Periodic.
But Leadville, that's right next door.
That's just, that's just.
I mean, who doesn't go there every week?
Right. It's only at 10,000 feet. I mean, what the heck? So anyway, I thought that was amusing. Yeah. So,
but check them out.
Definitely.
So, last night we actually had our homebrew club meeting, and Zach from Nano 108 came by and was talking about how they're starting flagships again, and they have a cream ale that's evidently delicious. I figure when we go down there to get the St. Arnold beer, I'll probably grab the cream ale. But tonight we've got Tommyknocker's Palisade Peachwood Cream Ale. I actually didn't read the fine print. I didn't realize it was Palisade Peaches. Man, does it smell good. It smells really good. It's beautifully bright.
Yeah,
Maybe a slight haze to it.
Just very slight.
It was anxious to get out of the can.
Yeah, it was wanting to be drank.
Oh man, I like that.
That peach is just
light, and it blends in with the grain flavor really nice.
It really does. Boy, that's all right.
That is nice. What's the percentage?
It's 4.5%.
4.5.
Yeah, so
I would have guessed like 3.
Yeah. Well, it's
Even lower.
Super light. Yeah, it's 4.5 and 55 IBU.
Kind of light body, finishes medium dry.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm getting at the end. It was a little bit of a dryness.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to describe, Yeah, that's okay.
If it wasn't carbonated, I could probably just down a glass of it, like
Oh, yeah.
a big cup of water.
Yeah, no kidding. That's for sure.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
So Tommyknocker Maple Nut Brown has been a favorite of mine for a very long time. I think it's probably one of the first Tommyknocker beers I ever had. Let's see.
It's what I'm most familiar with. Yeah. Nice and clear. You're definitely getting the maple.
Yeah, nice malt coming
aroma.
through.
Yep.
That sugary smell to it. And like most browns, it's not nearly as heavy as you would expect from a brown. You know, darker beers usually make people think it's going to be heavy.
So I don't remember what other beer we had from Tommyknocker.
I think it was one of the Imperial.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's
And maybe that Charwood smoked one.
Yeah.
Or I'll have to look. I'll post a link to that video in the show notes as well as what beer it was. But I think it was the Imperial version of this, and then one that was Imperial and aged in a barrel.
So yeah, just based on these two, they have. I think they have the. What's what I'm looking for? The right touch as far as flavor goes for whatever they're. They don't hit you over the head with maple or with the peaches.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just enough
just
to give you a hint and just enough. So it's really good.
Yeah, I love this beer.
It's also 4.5%, 20 IBU. So yeah, if you like maple, this is definitely one that you should try.
Yeah, probably a light sweetness in the finish. I wouldn't say it finishes dry.
No, certainly not dry. It's not really bitter at all.
Yeah, just kind of like a final malt flavor to it as it
Yeah.
goes down. Delicious beer.
Yep.
Try some if you haven't yet.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, that's 3 winners.
3 winners, yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
And we should thank Jerry again. Jerry's fiance ran out to Idaho Springs, and Jerry asked her to swing into Tommyknocker and grabbed a bunch of these beers that we had never had. Like I said, I have had this one, but not the Palisade Peachwood Cream Ale, and some of the other special releases too.
Yeah, that one. How much do they sell that? We'll have to look, see if they sell that one locally. I guess they wouldn't. They probably only sell that at the brewery, huh? At the tap room. The peach one.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe that could be the case. It'd be a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a can already. It can go anywhere
You would think.
except space.
Oh, you should try it. See what happens.
So-
like Homer Simpson floating around drinking beer.
I got my beer.
Anyway,
Bum, 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 bum,
That's-
bum.
just float, spinning in circles, just eating things.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, what do we got for our summary, Mr. Kiefer?
So, yeah, to summarize, the BlackJack Chocolate Porter, nice, fairly dominant chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
Nice and malty.
Nice and malty, medium mouthfeel.
Yep.
I'd say smooth
Definitely.
and creamy.
Definitely
That's a
smooth.
winner. I definitely suggest that one.
Yeah, definitely get that one. The
Palisade Peach is just a beautiful balancing act of malt and peach flavor. I would, I'm gonna buy a lot of that if I can find it.
definitely, especially with summer coming up.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
I can't imagine sitting out by the fire pit drinking
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
of those. Oof.
Yeah, 2 hands, 1 mouth. So and then a classic, Tommyknocker's Maple Nut Brown, delicious. If you like, I don't know if you like browns. If you don't like browns, you really should. They're delicious. They're not heavy. They're refreshing. They got some flavor to them. But yeah, highly suggest it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No. Yeah. All three of them are definite winners.
Winners, yeah.
So it's been a while since we've done the styles tastings. I think we've been doing a lot of local tastings with the virus, the COVID-19 pandemic thing. We've been trying to support our local breweries as much as possible, at the very least, our local liquor stores. So we haven't been doing the style tastings too much. So we're going to try to get back into the swing of that.
And to be fair, we're kind of stuck in a little bit of a rut because, I brewed the Czech Pale. It didn't quite turn out. We brewed singles, and we've got an organized tasting coming up. But, a lot of people, small area, that might be a little while before we get there. We'd drawn Strong British Ale. Turns out that's like a Christmas beer, so you can only get it around Christmas time. And then Beer to Guard. Beer to Guard, we don't have a good excuse for that one, but things happen.
Yeah, we just, I think, quite frankly, we just haven't gotten around to looking for it.
Yeah.
That's as far as I'm concerned. So,
Yeah,
But-
been trying to isolate as much as we can, doing our part.
I think that one liquor store that would probably the best shot is
Coltrane.
And that's kind of out of the way for me.
Yeah.
I don't get there very often.
Yeah, we've both been working at home a lot, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we figure we draw something else, so we have something else to work on.
Yeah.
Get back into the style tasting sooner.
Yeah.
Right?
So that means
Hamster Ball Select-o-matic.
Select-o-matic. All right, here we go. So I'll shake you choose, yeah?
Okay.
All right. No looking.
Well, I was kind of looking to see what I could grab, but I didn't actually look at the number of it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I thought it said 15, but it's 9B.
9B.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah. So what's 9B? We should have had this. Hang on. So don't be surprised if next episode, we pull another cap, because 9B is Eisbock. So that's the one where you make the beer, ferment the beer, then you freeze it, pull the ice off and throw it away, and concentrating the amount of alcohol in it. There's one style example that's referenced, and I've never heard of it, so we'll look for it, and if not, we may have to make that one too.
Yeah, that's that's all you, since I don't have
No,
a
you're
freezer.
going to make that one.
Well, I'll brew the beer.
I'll
but you have
bring
to
my
freeze it.
freezer over.
Okay. No, well, that's good. That works for me then.
No, we'll figure that one out. Yeah.
No, for sure. If not, then we'll just draw another one and
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
I was thinking about brewing the British Strong Ale.
I was looking at that today too. I was looking for recipes, but where I was looking, they didn't have like a British Strong Ale. It was like all different kinds. They had different colors, and I didn't know really what I was looking for, so I had to do a little bit more research. I just did a cursory look.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I was thinking about that as well. But that might be fun to brew one just because.
Yeah.
Big beer. What the heck?
Yeah, I mean, if we mess up, it's a stout.
Yeah, that's true.
Oops!
Oh, darn it.
Let me destroy the evidence.
Happy little accident, as Bob Ross would say. But, I don't know.
Yeah, so if you got any suggestions, comments, know a commercially available Eisbock, go ahead and let us know in the comments below on either the YouTube video or the forum post. I'm sorry, blog post. I think that's it.
I think so. Yeah.
Till next time. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes. As the case may be.